Hello, everyone. Welcome today as we look at the book of Romans, chapter 14 and verse 12. Talk a little bit about accountability. You have heard me speak of the fact that all of us everyone needs an accountability partner, someone who will keep them honest, hold them accountable to things that they promise that they will do and take care of, and we all need that. Now, Romans chapter 14, verse 12 today tells us this. So then each of us will give an account of himself to God. And while that is so very true, it is very much needful for us to have that type of person in our lives today. And what do I need? What exactly do I mean by accountability? Well, in the in the very simplest of terms, it's answering the hard questions. It is you allowing your life to be open to a very few carefully selected, trusted, loyal confidants who speak the truth. They have the right to examine, to question, to appraise, and to give counsel to you in your life. And prayerfully, I might add that you, of course, can be uh, an accountability partner for someone else. It's very true. If you are that type of person that I just mentioned, I see four qualities in ones who are truly accountable. First is vulnerability, capable of being wounded. You have to be able to accept the hard things that someone may say to you, things that they see, and they won't be done. Those things will not. If you have a true accountability partner, those things will not be done in spite. They won't be done hatefully. They will be done always in love and in a reciprocal way. Then you of a like mind with someone else, but capable of being wounded, shown to be wrong, even admitting it before being confronted about it. Someone comes to you and said, listen, I know, or I saw, and you're able to say, I know what you're going to say, and perhaps be honest enough to share that very point that they were coming to you about. Second thing, so we have vulnerability. The second thing is teachability. It's a willingness to learn, being quick to hear, respond to reproof from someone, being open to counsel. Vulnerability, teachability, availability. You have to be accessible, you have to be touchable, you have to be able to be interrupted. If your routine, we've talked about this week, check back if you haven't watched that particular video. If your routine is too busy, your schedule's too busy, then it's going to be very difficult for you to be a really helpful and usable accountability partner. And then honesty. Lastly, honesty. Committed to the truth regardless of how much it hurts. A willingness to admit the truth no matter how difficult, no matter how humiliating the admission may be. And you despise all that is phony or false. You know, that's not an easy list. It's a tough list. And as I think about those four qualities, I'm even more aware of why this accountability is resisted by a majority of people. So many people have fragile egos. They simply can't handle. You can't like the famous, like the movie scene, famous movie scene. You can't handle the truth, and certainly prima donna types won't tolerate it because they have a greater desire to look good, a desire to make a stunning impression on everyone they meet more than anything else. I mean, the very idea of someone probing into my life, just unheard of. Now, don't misunderstand me. I'm not suggesting for a moment that this accountability gives the general public a carte blanche access to any and all areas of your private life. If you glance back, think back in your mind to the things that I mentioned. Someone who is carefully selected, who is trusted, and who is loyal. They're the ones who they're the ones who have earned the right to come alongside you when it's appropriate and when it's necessary, and ask those hard questions to serve as an advisor, uh, one who brings perspective to your life and wisdom as well that may be seriously lacking in our society today. Uh, Virtual secrecy in all things is admired and really held tight by so many people. It's a prerogative of most, if not all, leaders. It's a lack of accountability in their lives. It's considered the norm. And it's true despite the fact that unaccountability is both unwise and it's unbiblical, not to mention downright scary. It's perilous, to say the least. We need others today in our lives to hold us accountable. Sometimes that objective opinion for us will reveal a blind spot in our lives. And sometimes we may simply need a sounding board to help us keep on target. Just remember that not one of us is an island. We all need one another. That's it, looks like, for this week and devotions, but we will look forward to seeing you Sunday morning, 10:55 a.m. for our worship time at ERCC, Emmaus Road Community Church. We'll look forward to seeing you then for a message called Worship Through It. And we will be looking at one of my favorite Psalms, Psalm 125. And we'll look forward to seeing you then. Have a blessed weekend and stay safe, stay blessed by walking with God. He loves you, and so do I.